Let me show you how to take your favorite quilt block and turn it into a pillow cover of any size. This is so quick and easy. I'm going to try to explain it in less than a minute. This is assuming though that you have the quilt block made and front quilt. First, you have to do a little bit of math. So you'll take your quilt block that's quilted and ready to go and figure out how large it is. Mine's 18 by 18. This will work for rectangles, any size you want. And then you're going to need 2 cuts of fabric. Both of these 2 pieces of fabric will be the same size. They will be as tall as your pillow is going to be. So mine is 18 inches, for example, and then 2/3 the width. My 2 pieces are 18 inches by 12 inches. Next, we're going to want to hide the edge of the side of these pieces that is the height of your pillow, and you only need to do it on one side of both of your pieces here. What I'm doing is folding it over about a 1/4 inch once, pressing, and then folding it a 1/4 inch again and pressing again. This will hide that raw edge in there. Then what I'm going to do is top stitch right along the edge about halfway in between the 2 folds, and this is what that should look like. And you'll want to repeat this with both pieces. You just need to make a hemmed edge like this on both pieces of the back. And I'm over a minute now, but that's okay because we're almost done. If you're going to add binding around the edge of your pillow, which I did not do, what you'll want to do is place these pieces wrong sides together, sew around the entire perimeter, and then add your binding. That's not what I'm doing here though, so let me show you what I did. Instead, I placed my block right side facing up, and then these 2 pieces for the back right side facing down, so right sides are facing together. I lined up the raw edge of my piece of the back with the raw edge of my quilt block, so this hemmed edge here will be in the middle, and then I took the other one and did the same thing on the other side. So they are overlapping in the middle there. That is what you want. This is called an envelope back. I do like to pin this in place so that it doesn't shift at all. I will also say I like to use a walking foot at this part of the process because we're going through a lot of layers of fabric, especially if you quilted the front part of your pillowcase. All we're going to do is sew a 1/4 inch from the edge all the way around. You don't need to leave any gaps. That is it. Then you remove your pins once it's sewn together. Then you can turn it right side out, kind of poke at the corners so that they come out, but don't poke a hole through them. Put your pillow inside, and that is it. This is one of my favorite things to make. We have so many of these. And if you're wondering about the details for this quilt block that I use, this is called Stars Above by Megan Collins. Make sure to check her out on Instagram. She is one of my favorite pattern designers.